Hey, it's Sabrina, your virtual bestie for cleaning motivation, real life encouragement, and all things affordable. Good morning, besties. Today's the day the Lord has made, and I will rejoice and be glad in it. Amen, amen. I hope you guys are doing great today. If you watched my last chaotic video, as in this month is so ghetto, y'all know that I was going out of town, and I am out of the town with no kids.
Only God can do. Only God can do. Only God.
Y'all, so I am in Austin, Texas. Yes, that is right. I'm back. It's been a long time. I shouldn't have let you. Oh, but I don't beat the step two. Y'all, let's talk about this move. Can we talk about this move? The way it's been tearing me up to the flow up. Y'all, I've been needing to move since I moved. I've been talking about moving. And as you guys know, there was a lot of reasons. We ain't gonna go into that. Why I was, where I was, okay? You know what I mean? Hey, it is what it is. But I actually been trying to plan this move since April. We originally were supposed to move to Houston, Texas. But some things happened, some things shifted. As I got hooked up with this realtor, she did not do her job, and I ended up signing a lease to a house that, let's just say, it never closed, none of that. I signed like crazy. And this program was supposed to be like a second chance program for people who have struggling credit, who want to eventually buy a home, because that was my whole goal at that time, just to buy a home, get into a home. It was kind of like one of those rent-to-own type situations, you feel me? So that's what I was trying to do. But unfortunately, when that happened, a lot of other things happened. I was trying to give this lady benefit of doubt, because I was like, now I was already told where I was living. It was time to go. So therefore, they were preparing for us to leave. And then when it got to I had to tell the people where I'm living, hey, can we I had to tell the people, can we sign a 12-month lease? Can we, sign it here? And that whole, So let's just say I had to work on getting my money back from the first realtor. I'm trying to give you a whole bunch of information without giving you a whole bunch of information, but there was a lot of issues. But anyway, still working on I've got majority of my money back. Still contemplating suing, because I feel like this gave me so much of a headache, but it's like I'm so busy I can't even take the time to do that. So then the current place that we've been living in Vegas, I was like, okay, maybe we'll just stay in Vegas, give us more time to figure out really where we're going, because I thought Texas and I thought Houston, I thought this was, I don't know. Our current landlord, I think they're about to sell the place, because they were slow dragging about signing the lease. And my mom's lived there for over 20 years. Paid rent on time, never missed payment. Like, really, you know what I mean? No type of issues. But then they wait until literally like the last 2 weeks. But this time I didn't wait till the last week to make a decision. After like 2 weeks, 2.5 weeks of not hearing anything, I was like, we're going to have to find us a place. And so I said, you know what, Mom? Let's go to Austin. I know Austin. I can literally come to Austin myself, get us a place, secure a place. I know the areas. Like, I can pretty much secure a place here. I don't even need to be out there or whatever. And so my mom was like, whatever, Sabrina, do what you need to do. Okay? And I said, amen. And so they didn't tell us till literally the last like 3 or 4 days of the month, like less than a week left of the month. And they're like, yeah, you guys can sign the lease. And we're like, never mind, we'll be out in 30 days. Because I had already applied to some places. I had already, not applied, I'm lying. We have already made a decision to come to Austin. So here I am in Austin. But I'm in Austin because there's 2 places that I want to go see for myself, to see if that's the place I want to be at. I am doing an apartment because as of right now, I don't trust realtors, especially if I don't live in the same city. So if I'm going to buy, I want to be in the city. I want to be there. I'm trying to do things from across the country. So when that buying season happens, to God be the glory, I'm not going to rush it. And one thing I can say about Texas properties, whether you're getting an apartment or you're getting a house, they come big. Like the average 3-bedroom in Vegas, you're lucky if it's 1,200 square feet. You're lucky. Maybe 13. but usually 12 to 13. Out here in Texas, we're looking at 1,500 square feet apartments with garages that you could literally call them houses, okay? So a lot of you guys who are not used to the Texas life, everything's bigger in Texas, and that's really the truth. It really is, like to the properties, to the food, to everything else in between, the bugs and the animals. Everything's like twice the size. It's really ridiculous. So you're going to get a bang for your buck out here. So yes, I'm going to have to go and find me. I'm here right now just to find me a place to buffer us until we can get to the next. Because for the last like 3 or 4 months, we have not had a place. We have been in this, well, for me, for a while, I've been in like not having a place. But since April, I have been in this trying to find a place, Now I'm at a point, let me just get to a place, and then from there, you know, take it day by day. And then addition to that, you know, my mom will be coming with us to Austin. I will not be leaving her in Vegas. And a lot of things has happened since my grandma, you know, when my grandma passed away, it affected my mom's income because my mom, she has been going through her own issues. And like I said, I don't want to put her business in the street, but she's been having her own financial issues. And then when my grandmother passed away, that really knocked off a lot of her income because my grandmother helped her with the rent and stuff like that. And so for me, I was like, Mom, just come with me until you get on your feet. And she will. Like, my mom is a go-getter. She is that girl, okay? The reason why I hustle like I do is because my mom is that girl when it comes to it, like, real talk. And so I have no doubt that my mom will be better than ever, like, in Jesus' name. Stand in agreement with me, amen. And so, but until that transition, into that time period, because, you know, there's just a lot of personal stuff. I don't want to go tell all her business, but, you know, that's a big hit. Losing your mom. My grandmother was like my mom. It's been a lot for all of us, and we're just trying to get on our feet. Like, but God is keeping us, like, in the midst of all this crazy. When I tell you God is so good in keeping us, like, just sane and just solid during this time, I'm grateful. Like, literally, absolutely grateful. So I am right now I'm about to take a shower because I do have an appointment to look at a couple places. Okay, so I am now ready to go. It is supposed to be, I can turn off this for a second. It's supposed to be, I think, in the 90s today, which I'm like, that is cakewalk compared to how it is in Vegas. It was probably like 599 degrees today, so I'm taking it. I have the green skirt. If I can see if I can show y'all. I have on my green skirt, and then I have these shoes. Pretty much everything I got is from Target. I know these earrings are Target. This is Shein. Shirt Shein. I have my Pandora bracelets. This little Pandora-ish thing for my watch is from Shein. And the purse I'm carrying this bag, and you guessed it, where it's from, Target. So if I can find links to everything, I can. If you're still shopping at Target, you know, do what works best for you, because I know a lot of people are still boycotting. A lot of things I've been having, and so do what works for you, boo-boo. Girl, I'm so ready to tour. Like, when I tour places like apartments and houses, I got my measuring tape because I want to know, like, for like appliances and furniture wise, like, is it going to fit? Like, oh, this is serious. This is serious. I even have my list of questions to make sure. And before the couple places, like, I did deep research. One, I already knew pretty much the areas where I was going to go, but I also wanted to know, like, schools, after school activities and stuff like that, amenities. One thing I like about living like in a townhome, some of the places I'm going to tour is a townhome, some of them are apartment. But I will say, when it comes to looking at places, I am looking at certain amount of square footage. I want something closest to like 1,500 to 1,600 square foot. So I want a pretty big place. I would prefer to have a garage if possible, or at least there be a garage on site that I can utilize. And I'm also looking for the amenities like in the community. Are the schools closed? Are they good schools? What type of after school activities are available? Do they have, like, you know, I'm looking at all that kind of stuff. And one thing I like about going into an apartment right now, better than getting to a house, they have moving specials right now, which is always a good when you're trying to save a coin or two. And they also have like pools, gym, and like community centers. I know I saw one of them had like a podcast room, which would be really good for your girl who's working on her podcast. Just to let you know, I'm working on a podcast. So that would be really good to start recording stuff like that in there. And most importantly, I am looking for a kitchen island, because Lazy Cooking with Sabrina, I told y'all, it's coming back with vengeance. And I want to make sure I have plethora of counter space when I'm recording my content and doing all that good stuff. So the girl's been, you know, I got my list, I got my things that I'm working on. But can we just get into the... I have not a lick of makeup on. I don't even have any mascara on. I don't even have... Oh, I lied. I got lip gloss. But the skin is skinning. Oh my God, the skin is... Am I tripping? Am I just feeling myself? I maybe just be feeling myself, and that's okay too. Girl can feel herself. But like, I'm like, drip, this brown skin girl. It's just skin like that. I'm like, ooh. Don't hurt him, Sabrina. Don't hurt him, girl. Don't hurt him, brain. I'm serious. I'm really feeling myself. Anyway, but I am going to put some mascara on. Oh! I might hurt him now. Anyway, let's get into the day, y'all. Okay. It is minty hours later after touring apartments. This is probably the most hardest part for me, to find the right place. But I think I did. I'm praying about it. It was good. Today was a good day. Oh my God. Excuse me. I am super uber tired. I actually still have one more day out here in Austin. Like I said, I've already submitted my application. I don't think I'm going to submit to the second one. Because I don't think I get my deposit back if I submit to both. Because I was going to submit to both and see if I could get both, you know, and see which one was going to accept me or whatever. But I was like, well, since I already applied to one, I'm going to go there. If, you know, I mean, I already talked to the leasing lady today too, and she was like, I'm going to process your paperwork. I should be... Hopefully she should let me know, have everything done by tomorrow. So my mind just went blank. That's how tired I am. But anyway, so I was like, okay, feel it accomplished. So really tomorrow is a chill day for me, because I did all the hard work today. Went back and forth to places, measured rooms, and I got my hair did. Yes. My bestie, who I've been, man, that's my sis. She did my hair. And so I was like, girl, you got me going back home a whole new woman. So I am definitely feeling it for sure. If you want, you know, definitely follow her. I'll give you all of her. It'll be somewhere around here. You guys definitely go ahead, show her some love. If you guys are in the Austin area, definitely, most definitely hit her up. Cause she, when I tell you braiding, she braided my hair so fast. Like, we was just randomly, she's like, ooh, girl, you want me to braid your hair? I was like, yes. I kid you not, we started like at 8 o'clock, 8 p.m. And she finished it probably around 2 a.m. in the morning. So she is definitely a fast braider. You know what I'm saying? And she gets it done in one setting. so you don't have to like come back or whatever. So just saying, her hands are blessed. But anywho, I am going back home today, so yay. I'm so ready to be back home. It's not even funny. Oh my God. Let me tell you guys how I've been treating my face. If you notice, my skin has been looking amazing. Like, I can show y'all pictures of what it used to look like and where it's at today. God be the glory. There's a lot of things that has gone into getting my skin back in shape. A lot of my acne was because of hormones. And you know, when you reach a certain age, especially in your 30s, it's like your hormones go all over the place. And I just could not get a grip. I had like the worst acne problem. So, and I also know that when it comes to making sure you have a proper diet, getting the right amount of protein, getting the right amount of fruits and vegetables, and not skipping meals, like, that has been my biggest thing, because I would not eat. When my skin was acting all wishy-woo, I was not eating properly and getting the proper nutrients. So I have been focusing on that too, making sure. And I don't do it perfect, like, you know what I'm saying, but I've been doing better for sure. Getting more balanced meals in what I'm eating and making sure I'm getting enough. That is a very big thing, getting enough meals. I thought because I was skipping all the meals, I was okay. And when I did skip all the meals that I was eating was not properly, you know, getting all the nutrients and stuff that I need. So, and focusing on my gut health too. Prebiotics, probiotics, drinking, you know, those probiotic drinks and stuff like that. What's another room? Making sure I have proper bowel movements. That is so big. When I keep talking about like going to the back, like that is so big for your skin. Huge. If you're, a lot of times, when the times that I had the worst skin is when I had the worst bowel movements, and I was just like either suffering from constipation or just struggling in that area. So that's my #1 tip. If anybody's struggling with their skin and they want to clear up their skin, start with your gut. Get your gut together. Go to the gastrologist, go to whatever, like get that together, and making sure you don't skip meals and eat properly. That is like really big. That cleared up my skin right there for me. And it helped me with my hormones right there. Because I will literally, because I'm so busy with the kids and stress, I'll be like, I'm not even hungry anymore. I'll do that. And I still catch myself doing that now. I'm like, no, get some fruit, get something. You know what I mean? So, and when I eat, like keeping that. Another thing, then the skin routine, then you get into the skin routine, the products that you're using. Because the products that you're using will help you with the gut, you know what I mean? It's going to be helping you with the other side of it. But the main part is figuring out where especially if it's hormonal and it's just popping up everywhere, it's internal somewhere. And I also pray, ask God to reveal, where is it coming from? Is it hormonal? Is it whatever, you know what I mean? Where is this stemming from? What am I eating that I may not even know that I'm allergic to? It could be eggs. Like, that's another thing that I had to stop eating. It was dairy. I was dairy, and also be mindful like of sugars and stuff like that I'm eating. But dairy had been a very big part of why my skin was looking funky. I do not eat dairy. I'm very limited on, if I do eat dairy, it may be something like Parmesan cheese. I may have some butter here and there, but it's like very minimum, very limited. I don't really mess with cheese and stuff like that. Like, I used to love cheese on everything. Cheese was on everything. You hear me? Everything. And so I don't do it anymore. So that's helped. #2, making sure your skin is nice and moisturized. I don't care what anyone says. This is literally the best facial wash. I have tried every type of facial wash known to man. This is the only one that leaves my skin clean, but also feeling hydrated. I know a lot of them will like make your skin feel clean, but it'd be so dry. And dryness, believe it or not, is like a #1 factor for acne. You think it's the opposite. Like a lot of reasons why a lot of people have oily skin is because their skin is really dry and your skin is like overreacting to make more oil. You know what I mean? And sometimes your skin could overreact and make too much oil, and then that's where acne and stuff will start coming up. So a lot of times it's because your skin's dry and you need to hydrate your skin. And this one is Hydro Boost Neutrogena. Y'all, she eats down. Like, just with this Neutrogena and my retinol, that's another thing, especially for black skins. But I'm not too much sure about, you know, other, you know, like white people's skin or the skin culture skin. It might work for y'all too. But I know for black people, retinol. I don't care what no one says, retinol. Retinol. Start slow. Don't just retinol. You need to build that up on your skin. But retinol, baby, now that changed the game. I'm telling you. But with this two right here, I don't really need nothing else. Just wash this and put this on your face. Good. I like to put a serum. If I'm going to put a serum on my skin, I like this vitamin C serum. This one is, I've been using this forever. Y'all probably seen me. If you've been following me for a while, I talk about this all the time because this one is the GOAT. It's the best one. And if your skin's a little sensitive, this is it. This is where you need to go. I recently introduced this rose hip seed oil. I like her. I did the coconut oil. I did the jojoba oil. I did all these other oils. But this oil, I really feel like my skin is super moisturized and it does a really good job. And then last but not least, I have this. It's another retinol eye cream. I love this one. It does wonders. So usually in the morning, then I start with like a little eye cream under my eye, put a little serum over it. Then I like to seal it with this rose hip seed oil. That's just to get my skin nice and moisturized. This is for my morning routine. This is the morning. And then I come in with the retinol. I do the retinol with the SPF in it by Neutrogena. And I put a little bit in there, you go. And that's pretty much my daily morning routine. Now for nighttime routine, I'm a simple baby. I don't do a lot of stuff at night because believe it or not, if you wash your face too much, it will actually make your skin break out too. I don't know about yours, but for me, if I wash my face at night, it will literally make my skin super break out. Like, it's crazy. So what I usually do before I go to bed, I get like a wash rag with hot water, and I'll just wipe my face with water. Wipe my face of water, and then I'll put some of this Neutrogena night cream, the retinol. But I've been using retinol for a while, so that's why I'm able to use it. I'll do something like this, and then that'll be my practical everyday routine. Now, if I'm feeling some type of way, or my skin is feeling a little dull, I want to brighten it up a little bit, I'll use a mask. Now, if I'm using a mask at night, I do that at night. I wash my face and then put it on. I may do this maybe once or twice a week. I also have like this type of lymphatic little thing. I may do this a couple times a week, and I'll use this or something like that. But I don't do that every day. My everyday is this, followed by this before I go to bed, and then depending on how I feel. And sometimes I won't do none of that. I just keep it simple. And there you go. And that's pretty much my face time routine. I don't try not to do too much, but you guys, so we are, a whole lot has happened today, so let me give you a little update. Last time we talked, I was telling you that I was going back home. As you can see, I'm back in the hotel, and I'm gonna tell you why I'm back in this hotel. I'm in a different room, but back in basically back, still in Austin. Last time, I think the last clip y'all just saw, I was helping my friend clean her apartment. She just moved to Austin. Well, Austin. She has like 6 kids, and she's pregnant. So I'm really happy for her family and stuff like that. And but she just was feeling really overwhelmed. She's like, I'm trying to unpack. I got so much going on. Blah, blah, blah. And I was like, girl, I understand. So I went over there to kind of like help her, like kind of organize, clean. And also, she's just an awesome person. If you guys are in the Austin area and you guys are looking for someone to do your hair, she's the one that did my braids. Like, they look so good. And as y'all know, I have like a teaspoon of hair, and she was able to grip it, and not only just grip it, she turned it into knotless braids. I was like, homegirl's talented, okay? She's on that level. So if you're looking for a braider, someone to do your locks, all that kind of stuff, definitely hit her up, because she's going to get you right every time. But anyway, so I was hanging out with her, and then I got a job interview, and so because I've been applying, so I decided to stay so I can do a job interview. Anyway, I'm actually sitting here relaxed. I'm super tired, y'all. Like, I'm ready like to kill over, but I did want to like kind of do a little bit of pamper. I was going to do these I've been really into doing the little eye thing. If you notice, I've been really into my skincare. Like, I gave you guys a whole lowdown. I've been into my skincare for a minute now. I really love this face mask, this Hydro Boost. This one's really good for moisturizing your skin. One of my favorites. Actually, is one of my top favorites if you're looking for. Neutrogena is like one of my favorite companies. And this is some eye masks. I was going to try it out. This one, I actually got a big pack of them from Costco's. It was like $10 or something real cheap, or $11. But anyway, so this one's supposed to be moisturizing your eyes. I don't know if my eyes need to be moisturized or not, but well, let's see. I don't know. So I was about to sit down, do my face mask, maybe edit some videos. I have a vlog that you guys have already watched. I need to finish editing. And then this vlog, I'm actually going to end it here so I can edit this one too. So that means I have 2 videos up. So I appreciate all the love and support you guys show the channel. Definitely go ahead and give a heart emoji in the comment section. I'll catch you guys in my next video. And as always, guys, God bless. Mwah. Love you.